beautiful people, it's your girl Gitty here. So today I'm back and I would like to appreciate all those who have subscribed to this channel, and you can stay right here for more updates on property insights. So today I'm going to take you through a few things that you can actually do while preparing to actually get a property. First of all, you need to understand where you actually want to invest. This means you have to know the location that you prefer as a buyer. So you first of all identify the location and understand why exactly you need that place or that specific situation of the property. Secondly, you're going to now start searching for the property. Depending on the type of property you want, we have different types of property: commercial, residential, and it can be vacant land, apartments, maisonettes, townhouses, any property that you want. After you've identified the location, you now go ahead and start looking for the property. And things have been made easier nowadays because there are so many online platforms where you can get several listings for various locations. They have such a massive database of listings, properties to be sold, that you would be in a very good position to access any property in any location that you want. So secondly, get the property. Thirdly, after you've already gotten the property, maybe it's through a referral, through an agent, through online listings, you are going now to start engaging the seller. In this case, the seller is the one who's giving out the property, who is having the property out there on offer for sale. So you're going to engage them. Maybe you'll give them a call or an email, whichever way you're going to contact them. Just engage them and let them know that you are actually interested in the property. Thirdly, after engaging the owner, you're now going to get to prepare for a site visit. This means that you're going now to check out where the property is. If it's an off-plan development, you're going to check out the surrounding area, the area that the project is actually going to be set up. For properties that are already built or rather developed, you're in a better position to even go ahead and look around the building itself to assess the structural stability, or rather to assess the ambience of the property and if it's something that's actually for you. Once you're satisfied with that, you now have to conduct due diligence. This is point number 5. And by due diligence, I mean you're supposed to now do your personal research. You can use a lawyer, maybe a personal lawyer, to have a background check on the property, on the company that's selling the property, or rather the seller. You can just do all this through a lawyer or in person. A very crucial thing to understand is you have to verify the real owner of that property. If it's an apartment, if it's a parcel of land, if it's a townhouse or any other standalone property, you need to identify the real owner first, so as to remove all doubts about any other party coming to claim ownership in the property. So by doing this, you can just conduct a search. You can request the seller for a copy of the title for that specific property you want to buy, then conduct a search. Search is going to show various details. It's going to show the ownership of the property. It will indicate the current owner of the property. So if you're in a position to actually tell that the seller is the current owner of the property, these doubts are going to be settled for once and for all, because the likelihood of the property being disputed or having the ownership disputes are going to be very, very low. Secondly, the search is going to give you the size of the property. If it's land or if it's an apartment, it's going to give you the size of land on which the apartment sits or the block sits. So this is going to enable you to understand and verify that you're not actually being sold for something smaller or something different from what you're actually paying for. Thirdly, you're going to get the details on the encumbrances on the land. Sometimes land is, maybe the land is charged, or rather the property you want to buy is charged. When you do a search, it's going to indicate whether the property has been charged to any bank. And if it's charged, you cannot go ahead and buy that property, because when you get the property, you're going to be acquiring the property with all that encumbrances. And in case of a default, the bank won't listen to you. The bank wouldn't listen. It would just come, auction the property, and recover its money and leave you there, notwithstanding whether you're the previous owner or what. So long as they have the title with them, that is different. So basically, those are the three main things that you're going to get from a search, and would actually guide you to your process of actually achieving the land ownership, or rather the property ownership journey. After now you've done your due diligence and you're very, very much satisfied that this is actually the property you want to invest in, you can now engage the seller and start discussing on the payment plans, payment methods, whether you're supposed to pay in full or rather you're supposed to pay in installments. Now that would be between the two of you. And then once it's done, make sure that you get the documents of that property. If it's for land, get the title deed of that land. If it's for an apartment or a townhouse or any standalone, get the title deed for that standalone unit. If it's the apartment, get a sectional title. Although very soon we are going to start getting individual titles for apartments. Like, that would be so relieving. But for now, get your sectional title. Unless it's in a situation where the project is of off-plan type and maybe titles are being processed concurrently with the development of that project. That would now be a different case. Make sure you get a certificate of completion and make sure that you trust this company that you're actually engaging business with, or rather the owner of that project that you're engaging with. So that being said, I look forward to giving you more insights. You can give me suggestions of what to speak about or what to research about, so that we can share information in this platform and grow as individuals within and without the real estate sector. So until next time, see you then.